Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Master Key. I'm still not sure exactly what to do. I did just upgrade the sword, and so I could go and try to kill the final boss. I feel vaguely like that might lead to like the bad ending or something, and there's still some big outstanding secret to find a different ending. That's just kind of like what my spidey sense is telling me. And in any case, I'm still missing gems and lots of records, and I have a few... I looked back at my screenshots, and I have a few more suspicious places that I want to check out. But I think I may have left a gem behind, and so that's the first thing I want to go check out. And it would be just over here. I've started watching someone who is playing this game on the hardest difficulty, and on that difficulty... coins do not heal you, and so basically there's no healing. Like, you start out with 5 hearts, and you can either, like, buy the cheese to get some more hearts, or otherwise just, like, die and respawn, which is crazy town. In any case, the screen to the left of here, which I think I need to be on dry land, and so I'm going to need to go this way. But then I've never ballooned over to this chest. Am I high enough to balloon over to this chest? Probably. Yeah. And there is a gem here, and I had never gotten it because I didn't have the balloon the last time I was here. Okay, great. So now that brings us to 59. I don't know where number 60 is. So instead, let's check out a couple of things. Well, more than a couple. that I have marked as suspicious. So I was on the screen recently. I don't think I ballooned over here and tried digging here. I don't remember for sure, but I wanted to try digging here. And then I also don't think I recently discovered another like hot spring kind of area with the crazy animals swimming underground by diving. Did I ever dive over here? Well, now I have, and sadly it doesn't get me past whatever's over here. And I don't think the boomerang does anything. Could probably throw it around this corner just in case. Well, it can fly on top of those things, but yeah. It really feels like... Right, this isn't even on the map for whatever reason. It really feels like... And it's weird because it's on this map, but it just shows a question mark there. Yeah, that's really weird. Definitely feels like I'm still missing something there, but I don't know what. But at least I checked that. So just a few screens away... I don't know that I've ever tried digging over here, but this would be a good place to hide a record, I think. Ah, really? Nothing? I thought that was going to be something. This is a screen where we fought a giant alligator. Any chance that there's something if I dive down here somewhere? Doesn't seem like it. And then right next to it, there's a suspicious spot that's standable. But I don't know how I would ever stand there. Maybe I could break the trees on the right front. Well, I've never been to the screen to the right. So no. Maybe one of these north trees? Like, there's nowhere to stand to try to balloon over to that one empty square. But I don't know that I've tried, like, breaking these trees. Or these trees. But yeah, it doesn't seem like I can. Back in town, here's the place where we had to get Hookshot Plus to get over here. It occurs to me, can I balloon over here and get on this roof? Is this a real diamond? Oh no, this roof is taller, apparently. Is there any way that I can get onto a taller roof? Then I don't think I can get down to that roof. I thought that might have been a good idea. A similar idea on this screen in town. Can I get onto this flat roof? I can! Okay, so I'm standing on top here. I can't dig. Swinging my sword doesn't do anything. Hookshotting doesn't interact with the chimney. What other buttons do I have? Digging, boomerang? Can't boomerang anything. There is like a ledge on the edge of the roof, so if I try to walk off, I can't just walk off. There might be... I can get on the roof of this. Here we go. This is probably something, because then I can walk down here. A record on top of the record store. Yes! Okay, that's one of the records. Okay. Have I just never noticed that? It did not appear in earlier screenshots, so I'm thinking it was a record that was invisible unless you had the magnifying glass, and so only when I was actually near it, standing on the roof, could I actually see it. Can I also balloon over to this roof? Probably yes, but I don't think there'd be anything here. And actually, it doesn't let me go that way. Can I get back before I fall? Is there anywhere else I can go from this roof that's useful? Like, I can't walk across here or here, so I don't think I can get at this height to the screen to the right. Alright, but I'm happy that I found that one. At least I found something. So what about over here at the place that I've been calling Magnifier Dungeon? It looks like the upper right might have a place that I could stand. Can I balloon around the outside? It gives me a better look at the outside of this temple, but there's nowhere for me to actually land up here. Alright, fair enough. Hey Dragon, I'm up to 59. You can have the last 3 I've found. And you still won't be sated. Is there anywhere else you could be hiding one in here? I don't think so. And I'm really not sure where else to look. There's the one screen in the city that I know exists that I haven't been able to find. Is there any chance that I can balloon to this little edge over here? No, that's just like the wall behind you or whatever. Alright, fair enough. Well, that might be the last gem I end up finding, and possibly also the last record. I'm not sure, I still haven't decided how I want to do the end game. Well, while I'm recording, since we have the upgraded sword, let's just give this a try again and see if possibly I can defeat this final boss. Alright, so we unlock, and then all of a sudden it's a boss fight. Alright, and you do that. And what else did you do? Hopped around, showed me where you're about to land, gave me many opportunities just to swing a sword at you, and then occasionally spawned some other bad guys that ought to take fewer hits to kill now. It still disappoints me that, like, even with the biggest sword, like, some of the, I don't know, mid-game enemies, like the ghouls, still take 4 sword swings to kill, which feels like a lot, given the final, like, ultimate big uber sword. Alright, the first phase was not bad. Right, and some of these guys will heal me. Alright, I'm gonna try to avoid damage. And I do have a ham plus in my inventory. Thanks for the healing. Alright, let's kill a jellyfish because he's gonna get in the way. Ah, darn it. Alright, this guy jumped out of the way, and I can finish off the jellyfish, great. And I can also kill some slimes. And maybe get some healing, we'll see. Oh, I thought it was going to be far enough south there to be out of your range, but it was not the case. Alright, thanks for the healing again. I don't like that this guy is spitting so much of his, I don't know, bad guy juice on the floor. Leaving little places that I cannot safely stand. Okay, but that all went fine. And yeah, I'm nearly at full health. So we're in good shape for phase 2. So once again, we found the place underground that this rock monster appears to live or something. He has like a thumb and 2-finger hands. There's his rocky head that we found underground. And it looks like he's got like a cape or wings or something, and like something on the top of his head, I'm not sure. Maybe that's his spine that I'm seeing on top of his head, actually. Okay, and right, you're gonna occasionally do stuff like that. And so I need to take opportunities to deal damage when I can. I don't remember all your attacks. I did this too early. Yep, but I managed to get out and away from it. Okay, good. Okay, now's my chance to deal more damage with my big sword. And then I'm going to run away and try to avoid all these things flying at me. And ouch, I missed one. Alright, well now I'm just going to focus on dealing damage to you. You have 1 dot on your head right now? Or is it just that your mouth is open and it's covering the other 4 dots? That's what it was. Alright, that's fine. I threw my boomerang once. That's a good thing to do occasionally. I am taking some damage, but I feel like I'm not taking all that much and I'm dealing a lot. And this is maybe a phase change. Alright, I'm gonna deal some more damage until the game suggests that it's not good for me. Alright, you shot some things, sure. And now you're gonna use a laser. No problem. And I'm just gonna face tank that one because I'm dealing so much damage during your wind up and then your pullback that I'd rather just deal it all. Here it comes again. That's this one. Okay, I managed to get away from it. Oh, did I? Nope, not quite. Alright, is this a phase change or is this just you enjoying screaming? Alright, you're about to shoot a bunch of lasers. I guess they're not really lasers. And then you're doing this thing, and I'm going to try to avoid. Right, I could do this. That's a good way to avoid damage. Let's do it once more. Alright, I think we outlasted you, and then you shot a laser that I didn't anticipate. But I still have a lot of health left, and I feel like I've dealt a lot of damage. Probably face tanking too much here. I tried to press the button to dive down, and I failed. That time I got it just in time. And I do appreciate that this sword has so much more range now that it's been repaired. That's definitely helping me deal more damage. Alright, he's doing this again, so I'm going to dive 3 times. There's 1. There's 2. And here's 3. And now I think it's done. Now I'm going to try to deal damage. Here comes a laser. Hold on. The game, like, oh, the pirate ship came to grab his head or something. It was the grappling hook thingy. There's the thing that we saw in the murals. Oh, it crushed his head? It's the pirate. Hello, pirate. And he's coming to steal the thing. I don't have any control. Am I gonna fight the pirate now? Like mano a mano? Apparently so. And if he plays like a jousty guy like that... Alright, that was super easy. I've obtained the thing. And I knocked out the pirate. Okay. Now what? I have control. I can push around your corpse. I mean, it's not really a corpse. Oh, now I don't have control again. Now I am climbing aboard. I'm going to steal your ship and become an air pirate myself. And here's the slimes with eye patches. I'm climbing up into the airship. Question mark? Exclamation point. Eyeballs. They've decided to abandon ship. And now I've taken the wheel, hoisted the grappling hook hand. I got an achievement. Congratulations, Master Key. Alright. So, Ikromi, you made a great game. I've enjoyed it a ton. I'm sure I'm still missing a few important secrets, and so I'm probably going to switch to looking at a guide. But yeah, other than the music, I think this was a one-man job. I've already been in touch with the developer to give a couple of bug reports and other feedback. But I have many good things to say about this game that I will do in this episode or some future episode. There's the composer who did the music, which is also good. And sound effects, I guess, or additional sound effects, great. But yeah, special thanks to all the people who went into the making of this game. It ended up being way more content than I expected, and way higher quality, like map and dungeon design, than I was expecting. Like, some of those dungeons, the puzzle dungeons, were very intricate. And there are so many power-ups that you can get in a variety of orders. I really want to, like, work out the dependency graph of possible routes you can take through this game, because it seems like there are a lot. And that is difficult to pull off, and also, like, ensure that you're never going to, like, softlock the player in different things. It's been very cool. Alright, now I'm just looking at a black screen. Do I press a button? Do I press a different button? Did I actually softlock the game? I just said no softlocks. So yeah, I've waited 30 seconds and nothing has happened, so I'm gonna force close the game and see what happens after that. So when I restart the game, probably is just gonna leave me at my previous save point. My health is down, so that's actually, like, appropriate for, like, after the battle or something. And it says I have 34 records, is that right? I thought I had, like, 28 records or something a minute ago. I'll have to double check my footage. Alright. I still just have, like, the master key, and so... that was an unsatisfying ending. Let me figure out what to do next. If I come back here... it just has the final fight again, so maybe it didn't save that progress. Alright. I wanted to try that. And then the other thing I want to try is going back to where the thing was under the rock. Although if it respawned the boss? See, yeah, I don't know what the game crashed. So yeah, coming back here right now, this is still unchanged. But I don't know if it actually, like, saved my progress when the game crashed, and so maybe something different would have happened here if I returned here after killing the boss. I might have to kill it again. So it's a day later, and I contacted the developer about the crash in the credits, and apparently I can rewatch the credits by pressing up on the main menu, and then pressing the button. And so let's skip ahead to the part that crashed and see if it works this time. Alright, so last time it crashed somewhere around here as we were flying off into the sunset. And this time, we actually get a scroll. Okay, Master Key. There's our fox with the big sword. There are the 4 keys we got. There are all 3 pieces of the cogs. 59 out of 60 gems, 34 out of 40 records. I think I got 8 records for, like, winning the game. 58 out of 60 half-heart pieces. We died 43 times. I guess this is how many of each enemy we killed. So that's always cool to see. And just also a nice review of how many enemies there are. Thanks to the playtesters. Yes, thank you, playtesters. And thanks to all our backers from Kickstarter. Oh wow, and the pirate is trying to run to catch up to the ship that's flying away or something. Alright, I'll probably do some fast forwarding because I think there's a lot of names in the credits. Oh, the pirate fell down again. And now we have some slimes playing Leapfrog. Good for them. And now what do we have here? The shopkeepers running off with their bags of money for all the things that they sold me. Okay, that's kind of clever. And there is the guy who was rolling on the treadmill in the first gym where we got the original bicep upgrade to be able to break the rocks. I want to just fast forward through the credits because maybe someone who was watching is someone who, like, backed them as a Kickstarter or something. And so if you want to see your name in the credits, I should at least try to have it up on the screen. And here is the record store, but it's nighttime and everybody's gone home, and there's a Wizrobe who's sweeping up after the place. I want to return to the record store and see if possibly I have all 25 that were in the first room, and maybe that'll unlock the other rooms or something. I'm curious about the remaining records, and I have an idea possibly about the remaining gem. We'll get to that in a moment. But oh my goodness, there's so many names here. Oh, the witch trying to chase down the toadstool. Or the mushroom, or whatever it was. What's the difference between a mushroom and a toadstool? I don't think I actually know. Oh, here's my favorite music from the northwestern portion of the map, where it's cold and where the dwarfs live. Yeah, I'm not sure why this music sticks with me so much. Oh, look, there's a penguin building a snowman with other penguin friends, and then one of them crashes into it, and it turns into the snow piles that turn into the snow monsters. So these are cute little animations at the end. Yeah, it's got to be a lot of work to make all this pixel art. But oh my goodness, there are so many names. I'm kind of astonished. Here are the 6 dwarves. Working on the sword again. Or maybe working on another sword. I don't know. The fox is being chased by alligators. And this is appropriate music to happen because this is the music that plays kind of in the southeastern portion of the map that's kind of swampy and there's lots of alligators hiding out down there. And what do we have here? It's a bunch of Hydra monsters playing the video game on a console. Okay, that's cute and unexpected. Okay, and so I think this just switched to the music of the final dungeon, so hopefully it'll be the final section of the credits. This has been surprisingly long. I mean, there was a lot of content in this game, so maybe long credits like this make sense, even if the game was basically made by 1 or 2 people. So the dwarves are rebuilding the city, maybe? That seems plausible. We did we banish some evil at the end? Like, we took away the thing that made everybody fight? But what was the Lost City? Was it a dream, or was it just like a place out on the horizon? Both seem plausible. I don't really know. But now everybody's happy. So this is the one inside the city. This is not the record store in the starting village, but that's actually in the city because the layout was a little bit different. But it seems like the Lost City is once again populated by the human-like dwarf characters. Like, we're a fox, and we just, like, fell into the world at the beginning. Like, I don't know. I'm hoping I'm gonna find something that... There's not a whole lot of story, it feels like, but that explains a little bit more of the story, perhaps. I saw the name Danny DeVito scroll by in the credits. So after that long scroll... Aww. And yes, there's definitely a very A Link to the Past feel to this video game, although I've heard people say Link's Awakening is a good comparison, and I mostly played Zelda 1 to compare it to, but then this just brings us back to the title screen. So I must confess that I'm a little bit salty about this, but I, once again, was watching someone else play the game, and they found a secret on the overworld that I did not find. And the reason I am salty about it is I tried multiple times on the screen that we're about to head to break a tree And it did not break, I'm certain. And it does break. So I really want to go check it out myself. But first, I need to kill this alligator. Okay. So just to the south over here. This is the screen, but I need to... How do I get around? It's a pain in the neck. It's a big pain in the neck. I'll meet you over there. Okay, here is the aforementioned screen. Wrong button. So, I have tried to go to the south to fill in that square of the map multiple times, and I'm pretty sure, like, I tried just, like... I can't believe it. Like, I'm sure... Maybe I did a charge attack and maybe you have to do a normal attack or something? I don't know. Or maybe somehow I managed to hit all the trees except this middle one? But multiple times, I had this as a suspicious spot on my list and checked it off my list. But somehow, I managed to miss this path. And once again, there's some suspicious places here. I need to make sure I get a screenshot of this screen. Do I think I could dig here? Do I think my balloon would fit anywhere here? I don't think I can, like, balloon down to, yeah, any of those blank spots within the trees. Alright, but I can continue to the south. Okay! Another one. Oh! So, if I can dream again, then maybe that means I'm going to be able to get to the final screen in the city that I know exists that I haven't been able to get to. And so, maybe that will have my gem that I'm looking for. So I presume I can push you out of the way. Did I try breaking these on the south? I can fiddle with that later. Okay, so let's go to sleep. And I presume we will wake up on the final screen of the city that I've never been to. And maybe it'll have a chest that has a gem. We can only hope. Oh! No! It has... a sword. Like, this feels like the Master Sword Shrine in Zelda 3, as we were just talking about. Oh! If I swing my sword, then the sword gets stopped in its animation. All of my hearts are going away, and it killed me. And then I healed back up to 15 hearts. I'm not strong enough. I need all 30 hearts to pull this sword out, is what I'm thinking, maybe. Or maybe I have to be more healed? Yes, I am on the final screen in the city that I had never been to, so I filled out that screen of the map, so that's nice. I still don't know where my final gem is. And I might have to get 2... half-heart containers before I'll be strong enough to pull this out, is my current intuition. And can I even, like, try again? Like, is that what I did? I'm not sure how I interacted with this the first time. And is there anything else? I doubt it, because I think we'd be able to see with our magnifying glass or lantern or range of vision if there was anything hidden in the clouds over here, but I better balloon around just in case there's another island. But it doesn't seem like there is. Okay, well, good news is I found something else. Bad news is it's not exactly what I was looking for. So back in town, if I check out the record store, do I have all 25 of them here? I'm still missing 7 and 17. And so the ones I have kind of have a little icon, and the ones I don't have... there's just nothing here. And I can't interact. So I might be able to if there's like some semblance of order. Ah, these are the dungeons. Okay. So this must be like final dungeon, bonus dungeon, magnifier dungeon, and the 4 key dungeons, I'm thinking. So then what's on this row? These are the various boss themes. So, yeah, these are all the bosses. And so the very first... who would be the first boss? I'm not sure. So something missing there, maybe? I'm thinking maybe if I get all 25 records in this room, it'll open up another room with the other records. And so I'm just wondering if there's some clues here. And I'm not sure if these are like overworld areas. Yeah, overworld and underground areas, possibly. So that might suggest, like, where to go looking for records. I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide if I want to use a guide to try to figure out some stuff or what I want to do at this point. In any case, I bought a cheese to heal up my current health, because it did seem like it was draining my health when I tried to pull the Master Sword. And so I started with only a few hearts, and so maybe you don't need all 30. So just in case that is the case, let's go check it out again. And now that I know how to get there more efficiently, I think. Is there any chance that I can go to the right and get there more efficiently, actually? Let's try that out. This is a route that I didn't take before. Yeah, this works. Okay. Huzzah. So now all I need to do is from here, hook shot over here, go back down here, push this sleepy guy out of the way, take my own nap, and see if with 29 current hearts of health I am capable of pulling the sword. And yeah, I can't seem to interact with the writing, but there is no writing in this game, so that makes sense, I guess. Okay, and so just walking up to the top starts this animation, and I happen to swing my sword. Oh! This time I think I am strong enough. Maybe? Yeah, I think you only needed 25 hearts worth. And so I got this crazy sword. And then I hurled it away. Oh, is it shooty sword? Like throwing swords or something? What did I... Does it show up here? Is it just like a joke? That I threw it away and it's no good because I've got a better sword? Or... I don't know how to interpret that. But I just threw it off the screen. I'm curious if I exit the screen and go back, if the sword will be back or what will happen, so I'll meet you back here in just a moment. Nope, the sword's just gone forever, so I just like threw it away off to the right, and off to the right would just be like off the world map. And so I don't know if that's just an Easter egg. It's always difficult at the end of these games when there's like actual puzzles to solve, but then there's also like Easter egg kind of stuff to know what is worth going after. Yeah, I think I probably will end up looking at a guide here at the end. Alright, this is interesting. I just restarted the game and there's no fox on the title screen. Was the rock always there? I'm not sure. Maybe the fox completed his mission and so he's no longer there, or he's living down in the village or the city or something. I don't know. In any case, I took a look at a guide, and I think I maybe know the locations of all the remaining things, and some of them are clever and cute, and so I think my plan is next episode will be the final episode where I will clean up all that and then talk about just some final thoughts about this game. But this was a great journey, and so I hope you have enjoyed it. So look forward to one more episode. I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Master Key. For now, bye-bye.